So in the Afterlife Calls series, then you have witches, you have ghosts, you have necromancers. What made and mummies, if that counts as a magical thing? What made you choose those? Although I think I know why you chose the mummies, and why is it you think why is it you chose those? I suppose that's the only question.
I started out with ghosts. I always knew it was going to be a ghost series, and there was a demon in it. I didn't know how far I was going to take the demon thing. I just knew there had to be a demon in book one, and I toyed with calling the series like Ghost Calling or Ghost Calls because the first book is the Ghost Call. And I just thought, I want this to be an open series where I can not end it and just keep going if I want to. But if I call it Ghost Calling or Ghost Calls or anything with the word ghost in the title, it's going to be really limiting. And I want to write something with a bit more freedom, because the problem I've had with what happens in Hollywood books is that, particularly with what happens in, every book is in a different location. And with Hollywood gossip, it revolves around the world of celebrity. So I just wanted something that gave me more freedom and wasn't as tied to particular things. Whereas if I am just taking the concept of the afterlife and playing with that, that opens up ghosts, demons, mummies, necromancers, vampires, some other things I've probably forgotten. There's just a lot more I can play with because the title immediately says this is more of a fantasy horror series than this is just a ghost series. Because it is primarily ghosts, but there's a lot more to the characters than that.
There is a lot more going on. And for our listeners who haven't been paying attention, although it's hard to miss it, why did you decide to bring mummies into the series?
It was because I knew that in book 2, I wanted to put someone in a coma.
And mummies just seemed a convenient way to do it. I mean, it worked.
I'll be honest, I wasn't interested in ancient Egypt before this. I genuinely had no interest in ancient Egypt before I came up with this concept of mummies.
100%. I thought it was the other way around. I'm so sorry. No. I've led our audience the wrong way.
It was like, I knew I wanted to put someone in a coma, and I thought, well, what's a supernatural creature that's related to that? And I can kind of put them on top of each other. And somehow I ended up with a mummy. And like, it was just a weird connection in my brain. Genuinely can't explain it. 100%. My brain just connected mummies and comas. That's all it was. And then I started binge watching mummy documentaries on a Saturday morning with Millie. And that was where the documentary thing came from.
I mean, fair enough. I thought it was the other way around for some reason. I thought you'd got hooked on mummy stuff. And then, that sounds weird. I thought I thought you developed an interest in the mummies and ancient Egypt first, and then that kind of influenced you. My apologies.
No, I was more interested in Greece and Rome. I'd never looked into ancient Egypt before writing the Mummy's Curse. And then I just got really interested. And even after finishing the Mummy's Curse, I kept looking into ancient Egypt and learning different things and studying it and reading about it.